to arrive. If you are here too, you're welcome to join me. I feel it. The energies of today, energies of now. It's like a swift feeling. It's the energy of structure. It's energy of actually laying down on the foundation, actually putting in the work now. It's actually moving forward on those visions that we put in place. It's actually taking the steps you need to take on those writings you put in the journal, on just the truth that you have displayed in front of yourself, with the clarity that has came to you, that the things that your angels and guides and higher self have guided you to. It's time to put it into action. It's time to flow. It's a time to allow it to flow through you. It's a time to allow it to become what you are here to become. Embracing here, embracing now, embracing this moment, embracing this truth, embracing this presence of now is truth, is you. You feel it? That stirring, that calmness, that presence of now. You see, you feel, you're not crazy. You're here, you're actually present. You're actually here. This is what it's all about. This presence. The you behind the eyes. The you behind the sight. The you behind the thoughts. The you behind the emotions. The you behind the truth. The you behind the wants, the desires. The you behind everything that you want. The you that's behind the decisions, the you that's behind the hurt, the trauma, the you that is behind it all, the you that's behind the speculation, the you that's behind the betrayal, the you that's behind the hurt times. The you is there, it's present. That you is your power. That you is you. Ultimately what you truly are. Ultimately where your power truly resides in the you that's behind it all. In order to touch this you, in order to touch this presence, you have to be here in the now. You have to be present. You have to be able to be still. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Shout out to Kevin, Duke City. Thanks for engaging. Thanks for commenting. Oh yeah, what's up? There's not really anything direct that I'm talking about. I'm just allowing things to flow through me live right here, right now. I'm just allowing presence to just flow. I speak a lot of truth and I hold a lot of truth from my experiences in life, so I like to just share them. So the people that come on here live and catch me in the morning, they get it real live and stuff like that. So later on, I end up letting this public for people to come back later and watch as well. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and you can send that over to my email, Elijah. Still Elijah, you can just go ahead. If you want to send it to my email, go on my channel, send it to my email. I'll definitely check it out for you, man. I'll get back to you on there. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it, guys. Um, but let's get back on track here. Um, we forget that a lot of our decisions come from here. Duke City, I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Um, think we forget that the core decisions of who we are and what we do and what we tend to act upon and how we tend to move in the world. We forget who's ultimately making these decisions and who ultimately is allowing other people's decisions towards them to affect us, right? So what I've learned in my journey was that a lot of the things that I was pointing blame at other people in my life, right? Because, oh, this person does this because that. I saw that I was giving these people so much power in my life to the point where I wasn't even able to blame myself about things in my life. And the fact that I couldn't blame myself showed me that, like, I did not have control ultimately. Because if I'm able to sit here and say, oh, I didn't get to do this or accomplish this because this person came into my life and made me do this or made me get off of track, I ultimately allowed that energy to come and, you know what I'm saying? Like, ultimately allow that energy to come and, like, take you off track. So I feel like a lot of us forget who's ultimately making the decisions in your life. It ultimately comes down to what you're actually doing in your life is you don't ultimately have control of the thing that's happening. You think in your mind that is, I have control of my life, I get to make the decision, and then they don't work out. But it's like you end up doing things in your life anyway. Your mind just tells you, it says it's nobody to blame. You just gave something energy that wasn't needed. Yes. And that's what I had to learn for myself. I had to learn that. I had to learn that the hard way. I had to really learn that, like, I allowed it. I ultimately allowed that. Right? With the expectations and stuff like that. Yes. So it's like you can know that, but then, like, in real life it's like that. But yeah, it's, you can know, like, in real life when it comes to the people in your life, family, friends, and stuff like that, it's really hard to kind of break out of that when it's not your time to kind of meet the people that you kind of get along with and stuff. Just like assuming they say you always make an assumption of yourself. Yeah, and like a lot of people really be feeling like, based off of your experiences and what you do in your life, they feel like they can just predict the outcome of what you're going to end up doing and what's going to happen every time you try to go do something. And it's like I don't think they realize that they're doing that at that time when it comes to, like, it's like they're projecting it, but it's like they'd be like, oh yeah, I know who you are, I know how it's going to happen, I know your ways, I know your patterns and stuff, but it's like, those are my life experiences. Why are you taking my life experiences and you're using it to hinder me, or using me to, like, using it as like a way of, like, oh, you do that shit all the time, man. He's just gonna go do that plan. It's not gonna work out. He's gonna come back and figure it out. It's like, that's just my life experience. That's how I get to where I need to get in life, And I feel like a lot of people be using people's life experiences against them. When it's like, we're all here experiencing life together. Why are we using our life experiences against each other? Why are we judging each other based off of our life experiences? Like, that's why I'm trying to create this space where we don't judge each other based off our life experiences. We can speak openly about our life experiences, what we went through, so we can learn off of them things. That's how we learn, man. We're here together on Earth. We're supposed to be learning. We all experience life in different ways, grew up with different backgrounds and stuff like that. So we should also be working together to understand all of this. We shouldn't be divided and be doing this and that and on different, like, thinking like, oh, we're different, we're separated just because I'm from Idaho and you're from Nebraska and I'm from California, I don't know you. It's like, bro, we're all human, man. We're all here. Why are we so separated? Why can't we change the page, turn the flip, switch the flip and want to work together? and actually understand why the government, why this and that, why they operate this way. Why can't millions of human beings come together and actually change the way of how we all operate? Do we really need a lot of people to really be sitting back and being in control? You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, come on, man. It's like that's the space that I'm trying to create here in New York, so people can consciously be aware, so they can just change their lives within themselves in their daily lives. That's all. That's all that I'm. That's the space that I'm creating here. It's a space where people can come here, chill, and they go into their daily lives and they can transform it by themselves. They don't need nobody to tell them how it is. They can get on their phone, tap into this energy, and they can go into their own daily lives and actually transform with it. That's why I do what I do, because I can't keep walking around trying to put posters up and do this and do that, trying to get people to understand what's the truth. So on a daily basis with my life, I'm devoting myself to speaking the truth and creating this space where people can also have access to that truth. Because people lack the knowledge to do better things. If people had the knowledge, they would do better things. So ultimately, that's the space that is created here. How you guys feeling on this morning? How you guys feeling today? How's the energies in your lives? I'm starting this Monday. I'm starting these daily live streams every morning. Now on, so you can catch me here around this time every morning. I also am going to be doing some nighttime reflections as well about what we talk about now. I'm going to be just based off of today and how today goes. I'm going to be talking, but we're going to do like a reflection and stuff like that tonight at a later time. Yeah, if you guys want to ask any question or anything like that, but if not, I'm going to be catching you guys later and stuff like that. Come back, subscribe if you're new, subscribe if you just now tuned into me. If you want to come back and be a part of some more conversations, tune back in tonight around like 7:30 to 9. I will be here live. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and you guys have a good night. I mean, a good day, a good morning.